sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Churns into the pile. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense all over it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Scanning the field is Prince. Looking to get it in. Single back formation, and they give it to him. At the 45, on his way. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Iowa. Once he... And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of... Touchdown, Hawkeye! This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Hawkeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Might have a chance. And he'll step into the end. The give. Looking for a crease. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. He now has 106 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll run it. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the loser.
The Cy-Hawk Trophy. On the one hand, it divides a state. On the other, it brings it together. And everyone across this great state, from Bragg Drive to the legendary Water and Ames, know that winning this trophy you pedaling toward a high water mark. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Give to the single back. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Turns it on in midfield. Could be an alley. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. To the air, it's Henderson. Stepping to the right. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. set the tone and set the pace for what your season is going to be like by winning a game like this early. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, checking in with Iowa's head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So USC's offense will go to work first. And here comes a guy who will be a reliable target, Mark Bowman. And we've got a couple of guys, one on each side in this game, who will do everything you could ask of a tight end.
And Reese, the fun thing about this tight end matchup, man, they've been here. They've been there, done that. Like, these guys have experience. They're seniors. They're so elite. They're looking for that next level, and they're going to go to the NFL. But we got the treat, man, to watch this duel, to see maybe who the best tight end Jesse is in all of college football.
Yeah, and David, because they have that experience, you know these quarterbacks trust these guys. When they're big down in distances, big moments, key situations in this game, these quarterbacks are going to be looking for their big fella to make a big play down the field. I can't wait to watch this thing go down.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's going to run it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. And his throw is incomplete. One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly a top 5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team. It's a prove-it game. Like, let's see where we stack up so we can start building throughout the rest of the season.
You're right, David. It's fun to find out this early in the year between 2 top 5 teams. Just who are these guys? What do they do well? What do they not do well? How mentally and physically tough are they? Because that's going to answer a lot of questions as the season goes on.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Iowa's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
We really focused on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference offense. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and get
picked off. What a play to set him up. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Unloads to the wideout. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Breaks into the open. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Swings it out to the flat. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's got the tight end. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Hawkeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, pressure's coming. Breaks loose. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. And he's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here.
It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Iowa. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A pretty short drive there, covering 38 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. As we check in with Holly.
Hey, guys, as you know, Keyshawn Henderson was the #1 overall recruit in the country, highest rated, and he has started to play like it today. He is coming off that last touchdown. His teammates were hyped up for him and excited. So much hype and pressure on his shoulders. is performing with a very calm and composed demeanor down here on the sideline. Fun to see from a highly rated player. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Under pressure. Snags it down the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for room. It's man. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Trojan. On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Man, you want these guys that can take the top off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Rushes on. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. From the red zone, it's man. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. From the gun on third down. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Bringing it out. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
There he goes. Past the 50. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40, all the way down to the 38-yard line. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Got an alley. Enough to move the chains. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive, Dave.
Definitely, and they get the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. The ride. Here's a little room there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Trojans in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. From the gun, it's man.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they... head up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking deep. Goes high to pull it in. And the catch is right into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Looking for a man, it's Henderson. Working that left side now. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. The screen, he can go. At the 40, there he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Wants to throw one first. Unleashes one deep. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Makes the grab. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Out wide right, it's man. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. And the Trojans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Quick completion on the out route. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their 1st. Drops back on 1st down. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's got it inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Hawkeyes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Firing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Let's see what he can do with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking outside, it's man. He breaks a tackle. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the UCLA Bruins.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with the Hawkeyes head coach coming out of the locker room. He wants an even greater sense of urgency from his team. It's the Big Ten Conference season opener, and even though they had a good first half, more urgency, more execution here to start the third quarter is the team's focus coming out of the locker room.
Okay, Holly. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass. Flush to the left. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. They've got 37, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard, high level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen from themselves on a critical 3rd down.
The Hawkeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give to the lone running back. Pass the sticks. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Buying a little time to his left. Hit as he throws. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Between the uprights, it's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The run inside. It's man. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Powers inside. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Gets the back moving. Snapped on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Sells the fake. Gets rid of it. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires quickly. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Straight ahead, it's man. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Blasted as he lets it go. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. This is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap because the quarterback play so far today has been absolutely outstanding.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Second and goal for this offense. They're going to run it. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And to christen this fourth quarter, they'll try to hang a three on the board. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Smashes it between the uprights. Tar forced to settle for three.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. Play action on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They're testing the right side here. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Delivers the stiff arm. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. He's past the sticks. It's a running touchdown, Iowa! Into the end zone with a breakaway score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And now with the extra point, they're up 18 here in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd down, gonna throw it. And he gets it away.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
This defense has just been all over this guy.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Turning it on. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Wants to keep it in the air. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll run it. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it down the field. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Hawkeyes are flying down the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Motion from the wide receiver. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Got his man. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Grabbed in the middle. It's man. He is in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Here in the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guy.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Right side, it's Woods. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Rush right in his face. And down he goes.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Hits inside, it's man. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Trojans will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
2nd down to the air. They're working that left side. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
Yeah, and when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Soft spot in the middle. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the...
Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Hawkeyes sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar performance today, and we're not even done yet. Over 200 yards rushing. His team has the lead, and he has been someone they can lean on and count on every possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Still running at the 40. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock.
Timeout, USC.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. Defense will stop the clock. 2:04 remaining. They'll have the 2-minute timeout coming as well. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. The handoff keeps working on that clock. He worked his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run here.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll ride him again. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads.